Hey guys, it's Sergeant Daddy Bacon here. I'm here today to bring you kind of a how-to video, and this is going to be how to have presets of guns. And the game's been out for a while. You guys have probably gotten around and understood how the like unlock system works, how you unlock soldiers to get certain guns with certain attachments and such. And it's a little complicated, especially compared to games like Battlefield 3. But right now we're going to look at the guns. This kind of applies to all classes. I wouldn't do this too much if you're not ranked up too high, or well, not much ranked up, but I have the majority of the soldiers unlocked already. So if you don't, I'd probably just go along with the presets of guns you already have right now. So I'm going to go in assaulter and select weapon. So I go on select weapon, and you can select any gun you want, but you will see that not all of these are different. This is, for example, this is the Daniel Defense M4V1 OGA, and then this is the same Daniel Defense M4V1, but it's for another country, I think Japan. And there should be another one around here. So a lot of these are just repetitions of the same gun. There's another one for the SAS, but if you look on your top right of the screen right now, you can see that they have different stats. For example, the one I'm using right now is this. Well, actually, this is a 416. But if I switch to this one, you will see that I've unlocked various characters, various soldiers, and I've equipped attachments to this gun specifically to make it agile and stealthy. So if you look at your top right, you can see that this gun, the stats on this gun for agility and stealth are very high. I don't worry about the effectiveness on range or magnification at all. I'm using a red dot scope, I think. So, but if you look at this one, the Daniel Defense M4, I'm gonna switch to it. Oh, I have to get used to this. But if you put on this one, you can see that this one, I put the specific attachments on this one to equip it for effective at range and stealthiness. I don't worry much about the agility, and the magnification is okay, but you want to be using a big scope if you're gonna make it to good and effective at range. So as you can see, I have different. I mean, at the beginning when you unlock it, they might have like a really high powered scope, but not be specifically really good for effective range. Effective range, what it means is basically the damage it does at long range. Agility is basically how much recoil you have, how fast you reload. I don't know if it's how fast you reload and such, but it's more about how fast you can run, all that stuff. So this one's made for effective at range and stealth, and then I have another one around here, M4 for SAS soldier, and this one is actually made for effective. I think it's just for effective range. I don't see. Actually, I don't have. Okay, so this one isn't stealthy. It actually it sacrifices all its stealthiness that the previous one had for some better effective range and magnification. Which magnification doesn't really matter. I mean, you can change your scopes on any one, but some of the scopes have better agility, so I kind of sacrifice agility for magnification as well. But if I'm using a gun that's very good at effective at range, then I might as well just use a big scope. And let me just look at some other examples. For example, now if I go to the sniper, and when I got the game, I pre-ordered it, so most people pre-ordered it. So you got the TAC 300. I don't remember which one you got it for. I'm pretty sure it was a SEAL team. Okay, where is it? Right here. So if I pick this one, you can see that I have this one set up for effective at range. It has good magnification. My friend's messaging me asking if you can hear me. This is one of the problems I'm having with the chat system. I already talked about this in my previous video. It's pretty good in agility. Here's my other one. I have it set up for stealth, but it sacrifices a little bit of effective at range, so it might not be as strong. But most of these bolt actions take 2 shots anyway, except for the TAC 50. That's a 1 shot. So this one has suppressor on it. I think that's the only difference. This one I have set up for better effective at range, and the agility's sacrificed, and the magnification. So I'm using a smaller scope. I actually don't like the base scopes as much. On some of these, the only difference is the scope. Where's another one? Here's another one, a TAC 300, and this one is set for effective range, and it's stealthy as well. So, I mean, that way I can have a gun that's not only strong, but it's also stealthy. So that's pretty much how you use it, and then that way you don't have to go in game while you're in game and switch all these attachments. You can already have different presets for different situations for the same gun. I do that for almost every gun. As soon as I unlock a soldier, I use the attachments for that soldier, and I set a gun for, and sometimes I go in between. Sometimes it's not specifically, as you saw, so some of them aren't specifically for stealth or effective at range. Some of them are just mixtures, and that's what I like having a lot. This is one of my favorite guns for Spec Ops so far, the G36, and this one I have set up right now for agility, and I actually only have 2 of these, but the other one is effective at range. And a lot of things change that. Like, for example, well, actually the barrel assembly on this one doesn't really affect it that much. There's not different muzzles for this one, so this isn't a great example. But the only difference on this one is the stock. On a sniper rifle, it may be the suppressor, it may be the scope. So a lot of things affect the stats, and you'll go through those and experiment as well. Here's the MP7, which is actually one of my favorite PDWs or carbines. Well, actually, it's not. I don't know if it's a carbine, but as you can see, I have different ones. I have the OGA one, which is agility and all that. So when you have this, then you don't have to. I mean, sometimes I go around and switch scopes in game, but that's just depends on your personal preference for scopes. For soldiers, the nationality really doesn't affect it. I mean, like, I haven't really taken a close look at them. If you look at the demolitions guy, some nationalities have like different masks than others. I haven't really looked at the cosmetic appearance of things when it comes to nationality, so honestly I don't really care about those. Yeah, so I wish there were like different attachments on sidearms like there were in Battlefield but I guess that wouldn't really work since you get different sidearms per class. And yeah, so here I have the AA. This one's set for long range, and I actually don't remember if I have I actually unlocked a drum magazine for this, so I'm just pretty much skimming through all these guns, showing you how they're different even though they're the same one. So I like this, that way you don't, it's not like in Battlefield 3 where you have to go in and change every attachment the way you wanted it. If you're playing on a big map like Caspian Border, you would have to set up a gun with a heavy barrel or a big scope, or I never use big scopes, but yeah, you would change the attachments. So this makes everything quicker, which is very convenient. This game is not very fast paced, but when I say fast, I mean as in the rounds are shorter. I mean, I don't know if you buy a server or rent a server, if you can actually edit the ticket count. I don't think that's how it works in this game, but I hope they do. I'm really not used to the short games. I'm used to those Battlefield 3 300, 400, and 200 ticket games. And I'll be putting up some gameplay right here. I don't know what I'm going to be putting up, but I'm giving you a video, and I don't want to just give you a video on how to and not put any gameplay in it. So I won't be commentating over it, or at least I don't think so. If I do, I'll be cutting out this piece of recording. But I hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. This is Sergeant Daddy Breakin' bringing you a how-to video. I'll be posting more videos later on reviewing guns and such, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the gameplay, and remember to share this video, like this video, comment on this video suggesting more things. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Sergeant Daddy Breakin' 15 signing out.
South sector.
Hanging on.
We're losing center sector. Center sector. Secure it now.
Ugly 3-5, standing by.
We're losing south sector.
Hold.
Losing center sector. sector. Incoming AG, take cover.
Switchblade 1, bad guy 0.
We're moving on south sector. Let's go! Losing north sector. We lost center. North is secure. We're moving on center sector. Our radar's down. Losing north sector.
Stand by for move location.
We're attacking south sector. South is secure. We're attacking center sector. We're attacking north sector. Enemy lost radar.
Ready.
We're moving on north sector.
Thanks,
We're
man.
moving on center sector. Watch your movement. Radar's down. We've secured center.